Ladies and gentlemen, tonight is senior night for our football seniors. At this time, please direct your attention to the video board to meet the special Monarchs.
My name is Antonio Ferrante Giacomo. My position is for running back. My name is Antonio Ferrante Giacomo. My position is for running back linebacker. My parents are Christine Ferrante, Anthony Giacomo. In 10 years, I see myself GM, Lincoln Premium Poultry.
My name is Trey Richardson. My position is receiver and defensive back. My parents are Amber and Matthew Richardson. In 10 years, I see myself running for mayor.
My name is Waylon Iman. My position is wide receiver and outside linebacker. My parents are Terry and Annette Iman. In 10 years, I see myself being a professional golfer.
My name is Rowan Bradford. My position is cornerback. My parents are Ashley and Chris Bradford. In 10 years, I see myself as a firefighter.
My name is Ty Jelinek. My position is DB and wide receiver. My parents are Jeff and Natalie Jelinek. In 10 years, I see myself owning my own business.
My name is Nathan Ford. My position is wide receiver and cornerback. My parents are Candy Carmen and the late Joe Ford. In 10 years, I see myself working in trades.
My name is Isaiah Jemisi. My positions are wide receiver and cornerback. My parents are Stacy and Lane Jemisi. And in 10 years, I see myself being an engineer.
My name is Owen Bogatz. My position is wide receiver and DB. My parents are Tracy Driscoll, Chris Bogatz, and my stepdad, Jeff Driscoll. In 10 years, I see myself as a firefighter with a side business.
My name is Isaac Pamaran. My positions are wide receiver and safety. My parents are Les and Tiffany Pamaran. And in 10 years, I see myself being a professional bowler and playing the recorder with my dad.
My name is Jonathan Adams. My position is linebacker and running back. My parents are Elizabeth and Nathan Adams. In 10 years, I see myself scooping ice cream in my own ice cream parlor.
My name is Cale Johnson. My position is linebacker and tight end. My parents are Jason and Emily Johnson, and in 10 years, I see myself working for PayPal.
My name is Gavin Hamilton. My positions are linebacker and fullback. My parents are Jason and Madonna Hamilton, and in 10 years, I see myself opening my own construction business.
My name is Jack Ost. My position is linebacker. My parents are David and Sheila Ost. In 10 years, I see myself owning my own lawn care business.
My name is John Rosenthal. My position is O-line, D-line. My parents are John Rosenthal and Melissa Rosenthal. In 10 years, I see myself as an electrician.
My name is Drew Churchich. My position is offensive tackle and defensive end. My parents are David and Jesse Churchich. In 10 years, I see myself as an aerospace engineer.
My name is Charlie Pyle. My position is offensive and defensive tackle. My parents are Amy and Eric Kunzel and Matthew Pyle. And in 10 years, I see myself as a software engineer.
My name is Blake Major. My position is O-line, D-line, and punter. My parents are Randy and Renee Major. In 10 years, I see myself as an accountant.
My name is Garen Maley. My position is offensive tackle and D-end. My parents are Ryan and Dee Dee Maley. and in 10 years, I see myself with an engineering degree and playing football at the highest level.
My name is Scott Gracer. My position is center and defensive lineman. My parents are Alicia and Scott Gracer. In 10 years, I see myself as a pipe welder.
My name is Henry Laser, and my position is kicker. My parents' names are Carsten Laser and Susan Laser, and my host parents' names are Wiley and Carrie Jurasek. And in 10 years, I see myself owning a lawn mowing business.
My name is Kyron Shadley. My position is offensive line and defensive line. My parents are Tim Shadley, Joy Shadley, and Jamie Bean. In 10 years, I see myself running my own construction company.
My name is Alejandro Hernandez. My position is kicker. My parents are Ana Belén de los Reyes and Francisco Javier Hernandez. And I see myself in 10 years like a commercial pilot.
Papillion La Vista High School. Thank you, seniors, and congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we would ask that you please rise, remove your hats, and remain standing for the presentation of the nation's colors and the playing of our national anthem under the direction of senior drum major Addison Doyle. The colors are being presented by the Papillion La Vista Community Schools Navy Junior ROTC Color Guard. Members of the Color Guard tonight, Joel Aquinotico, Armando Gonzalez, Paige Abrahamson, commanded by Aiden Newberg.
PLV Media parents for providing the food for our crew tonight. Also, thank you to the BCDM Architects for sponsoring the meals for PLV Media.
Tonight's game forecast is cloudy with a temperature of 70 degrees. Welcome up to the broadcast booth. I'm Brody Carter, joined by Stephen Higgs.
Tonight's game theme for the Monarchs section is Jersey. The Tigers are coming off a 28-14 win against the Creighton Prep Junior Jays. Junior quarterback Aiden Boboya was 1 for 5 with 30 passing yards and 1 touchdown. The Tigers' running game was on point against the Junior Jays. QB Aiden Boboya was the Tigers' leading rusher with 156 yards on 21 carries for 2 touchdowns. Senior Brooks Ayler was also able to get in the end zone for the Tigers. Noah Segahorn was the team's leading receiver with 30 yards on a touchdown. Max Cooper was the leading tackler with 11 total. Tayton Winter for the Tigers had 8 total tackles, 2 tackles for loss, and 2 sacks. Kicker Bryson Lackey was 4 for 4 on points after attempts. We had the opportunity to speak to Fremont's head coach, Lee Jennings, about their win against the Junior Jays. We don't have to keep our kids motivated too much. They do a good job of keeping their energy up throughout the season. We still have a possibility of making the playoffs, and that is something that is the focus for us. Offensively, we will try to control the ball. We have a pretty good experience along our offensive line and backfield. Defensively, we need to defend Papio's skill. They are big and physical up front and have skill and speed that can stretch the field. We just need to keep our rhythm, pace, and consistency on offense, which is limit our turnovers. We had a great energy last week that we need to carry over.
Monarchs are coming off a 27-7 loss last week against Omaha Central. The Monarchs quarterback Cameron Leggett was 20 for 30 for 272 yards and no passing touchdowns. Brody Carr was the only scorer on the night. Isaac Cameron was the Monarchs' leading receiver with 87 yards. Sliding on over to the defensive side of the ball. Again, I'm Brody Carter, joined by
Stephen Higgs. Yeah, we are, and this has playoff battles for it. Like, the Monarchs, if they win, they are hosting a playoff game. How exciting is that?
As you can hear, the wind is a huge factor tonight. It's coming out of the south. Kicker is kicking, obviously, towards the south end zone. And we'll have a bit of an advantage because that wind is just very, very low. As you can hear it.
Yeah, this 30-mile-per-hour wind is going to be a huge factor in the kicking game. If this game comes down to the wire, then the kicking game, if they're going to the north, could be a problem. If it's going to the south, they could maybe hit a 50-yard field goal to win it. This is a great way to start the game for the Monarchs. Get the ground game going, get DeGiacomo going, and maybe hit him with a play-action pass later in the drive. Like I was just talking about that play-action pass, but Fremont was ready for it. They got him stopped for only like a 3-yard gain.
down by Max Cooper and Morgan Moore. Morgan Moore does lead the team in tackling with 48.
Yeah, the Monarchs getting their ground game going. They was working really early, working really well. And then Fremont, Monarch said, hey, we're going to keep doing this until you stop it. Fremont stopped it. We'll see what the Monarchs do here now.
Leggett looks, and pass is caught by Owen Bogatz. It was taken down by Jackson Shutt. It is now, it is good for a Monarch first down at the 31.
Monarchs saw that they stopped the run. It was like, oh, hey, you're stopping the run? How about we do a play action pass, throw over the middle? Easy first down.
On the 31. Leggett gives it to Brody Parr, and Brody Parr goes up to the 18-yard line. And last week, Parr was the Eagles, or was the Monarchs' only scorer against the Eagles last week. It is now 1st and 10 from the 19. Leggett in shotgun. Parr to his left. Parr taking it to the right for about 2 yards. And he was taken down by Ethan Peterson.
Yeah, the Monarchs, they're getting this ground game going. Only 2 passes so far this drive. And see if Fremont is able to stop the run.
Leggett gives it to Parr again. Parr going up, and it is a Monarch touchdown. Brody Parr with the Monarchs' first points of the game.
Great way to start this game off if you're the Monarchs here. Getting the ground game going and just gashing it up the middle for huge chunk plays. They have started this game right and strong. See if Fremont is able to answer back.
Cooper Wills will come out for the PAT. Cooper Wills, so far this year, is 23 for 25 on PATs.
You saw that win there in that PAT. That pulled it back a ton. But we'll see how these kickers are going to be able to adjust to the wind.
Back deep for Fremont is number 20, Brooks Eiler. Cooper Wills will be the kicker for the Monarchs after that Parr touchdown. And Pamaran is going to hold the ball because of how windy it is. And that wind made the ball, and it is muffed. Monarchs saying they have it, and they do! And it was recovered by number 8, who is Ty Jelinix, and Jackson Shutt tried to recover the ball there. And we saw with that kick, Cooper Wills got it up high. Taking a look at the instant replay, it just stops right at the 35-yard line. Shutt tries to get it, but to no avail.
This wind, wow, it's already been a huge factor in the kicking game. Like, and it turned out well for the Monarchs. Like, they ran into each other.
Leggett looking deep for Pamaran. Pamaran's pass is caught at the 4-yard line. On the coverage there was Noah Sagehorn. And what a beautiful, beautiful catch by Pamaran.
Yeah, they got that run game going on that first drive, and now they're getting that pass game going. That Leggett to Pamaran connection is going to be lethal.
And Monarchs try to go for 2, waiting for the call from the ref. And Valencia Jr. was, oh, correction. I forgot, I thought Leggett was in the, or Pamaran was in the end zone. So Jr. up to the 1. Jr. in the backfield as well. Pamaran, or correction, Valencia Jr. up the middle, and Valencia Jr. gets in for the Monarch touchdown. It has been almost 5 minutes of play, and we already have 2 touchdowns. Taking a look at the instant replay right here. You just see Valencia going up the middle with that great offensive line by the Monarchs.
Yeah, this is not the great execution from the Tigers. They haven't even had a snap on offense yet, and had turnover on special teams, give up a touchdown in 3 plays.
And on that deep ball to Pamaran, Noah Sagehorn was on the coverage, and he has 2 interceptions already on the year. And he obviously let Pamaran get super far down to the field to the 5.
Yeah, we'll see how the wind plays a factor in here in this kickoff. See if Fremont is able to adjust to this wind and see if they can get a drive going, try and get back in this game, as they're already down 2 scores early.
And one of the things that Fremont coach Lee Jennings did want to say, what Stephen said at the beginning of the game was limit their turnovers. And unfortunately, on that kickoff, they had a turnover because of the wind, and they did not get the ball after the kickoff. Brooks Eiler back deep for the Tigers. Wills will be the kicker. Pamaran will be your holder. And Wills kick. Does it low. Recovered by Eiler. And Eiler met first by number 19, Sullivan Olsen, and basically the whole rest of the Monarch team. It is 1st and 10 from the 34.
Yeah, we're gonna see the Loboya and the Fremont offense here for the first time today, and we'll see what they can do to respond to Monarchs' 2 early first touchdowns.
Bobohoy gives it to his running back. Number 7, Devarius Bell. He was taken down by Micah Ariano and Drew Churchich.
Yeah, Fremont trying to start the drive here with a run. Only gives them 2 yards, but they can get it later when they're trying to run the ball more efficiently.
Will Schleicher is in at quarterback for Bobohoy. It is now 3rd and 6 from the Tiger 38.
Yeah, not what you want to do here if you're Fremont. Get into an early 3rd down. If you don't pick it up, you're giving it right back to the Monarch offense, who hasn't been stopped yet.
Caden Ray on the on the carry, and number 15 with that big hit. We're gonna take a look at it right here from Bogats. And he gets popped. You see?
Bogat absolutely leveled him. And
Ethan Peterson is the punter, and that one goes far. Fielded by Pamaran, slips on the field, and Pamaran going down the right side, and he's not out of bounds, and he's pushed out in Tiger territory. Morgan Moore.
yeah, if it isn't for this block in the back here, Fremont has not executed on all levels, special teams, offense, and defense. Fumble on the kickoff, and 3 and out on offense, and giving up 2 touchdowns on defense. Not great.
And it was a flag on the Monarchs, and that's pretty cool for the month of October that they are doing pink flags for breast cancer awareness.
Yeah, you gotta reach out to all the communities.
It is 1st and 10 from the 19. So that penalty will move the ball all the way down to the 19-yard line. Leggett in the gun, gives it to DiGiacomo out left, and DiGiacomo basically goes nowhere for a gain about 1.
Fremont
was taken down by Cole Hazen.
Yeah, Fremont wants to get this ball back. They're going to have to stop the run. Be ready for the play action here, and we'll see how they execute this.
It is 2nd and 10 from the 14. Leggett looks for Bogats. Bogats pass incomplete. Again, Leggett trying to get it to Bogats. It'll be 3rd and 10 from the 14-yard line.
This would be a big stop for Fremont here. If they can get the 3 and out, get the ball back, try and move the ball down the field, see if they can execute this.
Leggett looks, pass is caught by Pamaran. Pamaran going down the left sideline, making people miss when he caught it. And he's taken down by Brooks Eiler.
That play just shows you how amazing Pamaran is at breaking tackles.
And as you see on this instant replay, Pamaran goes up for it, slips out of the tackle, and goes all the way to midfield.
I don't even know how he's able to keep his footing after that original contact. Jumping in the air and getting hit and being in the air and still getting down to the 50-yard line, impressive.
And like we said for tonight, it is a windy one out here. It is a windy one out here.
Yeah, we can feel it here in this broadcast booth. And it is very, very windy, I can tell you that.
And also to our west, we can see the moon. It is in full effect tonight. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Monarchs.
This is a cold, windy October night.
Leggett outright. Gives it to Johnson. Johnson taken down by Noah Sagehorn at the 45.
Yeah, after they saw that run by Paramount, they are not letting anything go. They are going for the legs. They do not want any more broken tackles.
Leggett in the gun, fakes it to DiGiacomo. Pass is caught out left by Pamaran. Pamaran going down the left sideline and was pushed out by Jackson Shutt.
That is just, that was just a great play by Pamaran there. Again, breaking tackles and executing out in the open field. He is getting so many yards right now, I'm losing count.
Pamaran is your receiver to the top of the screen, and Jonathan Harden takes it to about the 16-yard line, taken down by Morgan Moore. And Pamaran has 479 receiving yards and 7 receiving touchdowns.
Insane. But you saw there, Fremont has got a lockdown here in the red zone, and that stop on that jet sweep is a good start.
Leggett gives it to DiGiacomo. Was taken down by Ethan Peterson. And pardon me for saying Pamaran. It is 3rd and 3 from the 11.
Yeah, Fremont has got to get a stop here on this 3rd and short here in the red zone. And with this win, you don't know, they might not kick the field goal. They might go for it.
Especially with the wind, especially with them fighting the wind right now. Like we said, it is coming out of the south, right into our mics. Leggett gives it to Johnson out left, and Johnson gets to the 2 and taken down first by Ethan Peterson, and Jackson Shutt also met Johnson on the carry.
Very creative play there. Thought they were going with a sweep, hands it off, goes up the middle, 10 yards.
Armas coming in for Bogats. DiGiacomo up the middle, and DiGiacomo gets into the end zone for the Monarchs' 3rd touchdown.
3rd rushing touchdown. Yeah. Fremont is going to have to stop this rush game in the red zone. This has been a blowout here so far. And if Fremont wants any chance to come back, they're going to have to get turnovers on defense and execute on offense.
And Will's kick is up, and it is good. Score is now Monarchs 20, Tigers nothing, with 1:51 left to go in the first quarter.
Yeah, getting 20 points to start the first, great way for the Monarchs. You can clinch your playoff berth here, clinch your home playoff game. That'd be special for this team.
And like we were saying, the Monarchs lost last week to Omaha Central, and the week before to Millard South. So they are currently on a 2-game losing streak. If they want to have a home playoff game tonight, or I believe 2 weeks from now, they need to get the win tonight.
Yeah, and they are showing they want that bad. They are coming out the gate strong and getting an early lead. Fremont needs to respond right here on this drive, or this could get out of hand quickly.
Devarius Bell, Brooks Eiler, and Noah Sagehorn back. And it was fielded at the Tigers' 44. The refs are discussing.
Yeah, that was one of the weirdest kicks I've ever seen. Went like 5 yards in the air before it just stopped and went backwards. That shows you how strong this wind has been tonight. Gotta get a call here from the ref.
It was a kick interference, so that will help the Tigers move into Monarch territory for the first time tonight.
Yeah, so the kick didn't even go 10 yards, so the Monarchs could not touch it. That shows you how crazy this wind is.
And we saw it with Will's kickoff after their first score. Just went, kicked it, stopped right at midfield and dropped, and it was a turnover. Schleicher, quarterback. Devarius Bell on the carry. Taken down by Isaac Pamaran and Cale Johnson. It is now 2nd and 7 from the Monarch 38-yard line.
Yeah, good run to start the drive for Fremont. See if they can execute and take advantage of this good field position.
Schleicher gives it to Devarius Bell. And Bell, correction, that was Brooks Eiler. Cale Johnson was there for the Monarchs. It is 3rd and 1 from the 32 with just under 50 seconds left to go in the first quarter.
Fremont is running the ball here. If they throw this ball and the wind is a factor of it, it could be easily overthrown and get picked. So they do not want to get that danger yet.
And timeout, Fremont. Lee Jennings wants to discuss with his team on this 3rd down. Jennings calls the timeout with 23:95 left.
Coach definitely wants to discuss about this 3rd down here. This is a huge 3rd down moment that if they don't get, could easily ruin this game. Short gain here. Let's see if they got the first.
Clock running. And they will get the first down. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 31.
That's a huge pickup for Fremont there. Gotta get this offense going, especially on 3rd down. They need to score a touchdown here, otherwise they could be out of this game.
And that is the end of the first quarter. Score, Monarchs 20, Tigers nothing. once we come out of this little timeout going in between quarters. We're gonna take a look at some first quarter highlights.
Yeah,
First
Monarchs.
one we get here is Parr going out right for the score, for the game's first score. Next one, Leggett gives it to Valencia, and Valencia gets into the end zone.
Yeah, the Monarchs with 3 first quarter touchdowns. Insane way for them to start this game with a playoff home game on the line.
And Fremont will take over on the other side of the field. It is 1st and 10 from 31.
Yeah, switching quarters.
And Devarius Bell carrying defenders. Ty Jelinek and Isaac Pamaran on the tackle there for the Monarchs.
Yeah, right now they are facing the wind. That end of the quarter means they're now facing the wind and if they're settling for a field goal here, might not be so smart with this wind.
2nd and 2 from the 23. Devarius Bell on the carry for the Tigers. It'll bring up 3rd and 2 on the 23. Gets about a yard there. Taken down by Cale Johnson.
Yeah, Tigers gonna have another huge 3rd down here. They are not gonna be able to kick the field goal here. We saw what happened on that kickoff. It went barely 10 yards. I don't think they can kick a 30-yard field goal, so we'll see what they'll do here on 3rd down.
Schleicher under center, flips it to number 15, Hudson Jennings, and Jennings is going to the end zone, and he scores for the Tigers. 23-yard touchdown for Fremont.
That's exactly what the doctor ordered there for Fremont. They needed to score on this drive or this game could have gone out of hand. But right now they're back in it. Started the second quarter off with a touchdown. See if they can get back and make a comeback. Get a turnover here on defense.
Kicker is up. And it is good. PAT is good. After that score, Monarchs 20, Tigers 7. After that score, there is 10 minutes and 24 seconds left. It's going to be interesting to see this. We saw Fremont's punt originally go super far back. We're going to see their kick after this PAT too, especially not having to face the wind. Never mind, they are facing the wind.
Yeah, they were not facing the wind before. Now they are facing the wind, and they muffed a Monarchs kick. We'll see if they try to use Monarchs' own strategy against them. See if they can get the Monarchs to muff one of their kicks.
Jonathan Harden Jr. and Isaac Pamaran back to receive Jennings' kick. Jemisi. Correction, Malachi Emesa on the recovery. They will take over at the 42-yard line. on their own side of the field.
You saw they kicked it on the ground there. Didn't want the wind to take advantage of it, and they didn't.
It is 1st and 10 from the 42. Parr in the backfield with Leggett. Pamaran, your lone receiver on the bottom. Pamaran are going deep. Pamaran wide open, and Leggett just overshoots him.
Yeah, that wind made it so that ball was overthrown. If that wind is not existent, that is a touchdown. Lucky break if you're Fremont. You cannot let Pamaran go up the seam like that.
Especially after he got that I believe it was 30-40 yard catch down the left sideline earlier in the game. Parr on the carry. Parr going downfield, and Parr sees green grass in front of him at the 5, and it'll be a Monarch touchdown for Brody Parr.
The Monarchs were like, oh, we can't get him through the air, let's go on the ground. They immediately answer right back to the Tigers score, back up by 19.
Cooper Wills is your kicker. Real quick before we get to the PAT, taking a look around the Metro. The number 2 team, Omaha Westside, is up 7-0 against Creighton Prep, and that game is in the second quarter. Will's kick is up, and it is right down the uprights. Score is now Monarchs 27, Tigers 7. Coming out to kick back deep for the Tigers are Devarius Bell, Alex Dyers, and Brooks Eiler. Obviously, your kicker for the Monarchs is number 18, Cooper Wills.
Now that the wind is facing the backs against the Monarchs, we'll see how wild this kickoff gets. We could see it go into the school.
Potentially. Pamaran, your holder, kicker, Cooper Wills, and Wills' kick. I think he made a field goal. It went straight through the uprights with the wind. That is a touchback and will bring the ball out to the 20-yard line.
And you can see that he barely put even any power into that. He did not try into that, and yet he still went out of the back of the end zone.
Schleicher in the shotgun, gives it to Devarius Bell. Bell going outright and is met quickly by Micah Ariano. In that previous kickoff, I said it was Wills, it was actually Henry Laser. It is a 7-yard gain, 2nd and 3 from the 27-yard line.
Yeah, if you're Fremont here, you're down 20. I think you gotta go for a big chunk play here. You gotta go for a 50-something yard gain here. But then again, the wind.
And the runner there met Brooks Eiler, met by number 64, number 69, Logan Holtmeyer. And that is Logan Holtmeyer's 23rd TFL of the year. It is 3rd and 4 from the 26.
Let's see if they run this ball here, because if you pass it, the wind is basically an invisible deflection.
Schleicher looking deep. Pass is caught by Hudson Jennings. In coverage was Jack Jelinek. And what I saw there, it looked like that Jack actually tipped the ball up in the air for Jennings, and Jennings was able to come down for it.
I mean, like, that wind pulled it back so much that he was able to tip it up in the air and catch it. What an amazing play.
Taking a look at that replay. Yeah, Jennings tips it to himself and comes down with it. Eiler met in the backfield by Cale Johnson. Absolutely manhandles him. And I have been noticing the snaps from the Tiger center. Schleicher kind of has to jump up and grab them because of the wind playing in effect for the Tigers.
Yeah, you saw that run get stuffed. They are knowing this is a run.
Schleich tries to give it to Devarius Bell. Instead, gives it to the dirt.
That was a pretty good executed screen there. Just missed the pass. If he could have completed that, that probably could have gone for a 20, 30-yard gain.
Third and 15 from the 43. Sagehorn, your lone receiver, to the bottom. In coverage by Bogats. Schleich, it throws it completely to Cale Johnson. And Cale Johnson going down the right side, pushed out by Devarius Bell. I don't know what Schleich was looking at right there.
I don't know either. Like, it's just been a bad start for the Tigers. Two turnovers already. When they said limit our turnovers, not looking well so far. Monarchs have it at the 2-yard line. See if they can take advantage of this. Get a touchdown.
It is first and goal from the 3. Monarchs taking over an excellent field position after that pick. Pamaran, your lone receiver, on the bottom. And Bogats on the jet sweep. And he gets in for the Monarch touchdown. It is now 33 Monarchs, Tigers 7.
This has just been an absolute beatdown from the start. Monarchs have not stopped on the gas. They are not putting on the brakes. They have scored on every single possession they have had and taken advantage of these good field position and turnovers. Meanwhile, Tigers not executing so well. You know, they're hyped. Monarchs are.
Will's on to attempt the PAT, and his kick is good.
You think
it is now 34-7.
I think if he put like all of his power into that, he could have gone to the moon or something.
With that wind playing into effect, he could kick it pretty far.
Seven minutes, 10 seconds left in the second quarter. Monarchs have already scored 34. And do you think they even need to come out to play in the second half the way they're playing right now.
Back deep for the Tigers is Devarius Bell, Brooks Eiler, and I believe that is Noah Sagehorn back there as well. Henry Laser will kick for the Monarchs. And again, Pamaran will be the holder.
If there was a bet for this being a touchback, I would put my house on it right here.
Our teacher, Ms. Hoke, did say, I will bet you $5 if it's a touchback. And it is.
Wow, it hit the track.
And it'll be 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line for the Tigers. We are in the same area where Schleicher threw his interception to Cale Johnson. Schleicher gives it up the middle to Brooks Eiler, and he gets back to the line of scrimmage for no gain. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 20 with 6:55 left in the first half.
I mean, I don't hate running the ball here, but you're down 27. You got to get some chunk plays here. Let your receivers get a chance. We saw what Jennings did on the last drive, and you got to see what they'll do here.
Trouble with the snap. Schleicher falls on the ball after that miscommunication there. It'll be a 6-yard loss. 3rd and 16 from the 14-yard line. Nearing 6:07 left in the first half, towards the midway point.
Yeah, if you could end this half off with a touchdown and then open up the second half with a touchdown, they're only down 2 scores at that point. They have a reasonable chance to come back here. They would have a reasonable chance to come back, but they got to get advantage of it right now first.
Bell outright. Pushed out by Ty Jelinek. It is a 13-yard gain. It'll be 4th and 3 from the 27.
This wind is coming in hot right now. See how this punt is affected here.
And Pamaran isn't even that far back. They had to do a low punt. Ethan Peterson on the punt, downed by Jackson Shutt. And the Monarchs will take over at the 43-yard line of Fremont with 5.5 minutes left to go.
Smart play going for the low kick, because if you go for the high kick, you're probably losing yards.
MSI and Bogat on the bottom of your screen. Pamaran, your lone receiver to the top. Leggett in shotgun. Goes deep for Pamaran. Pamaran is caught at the 5 for a Monarch touchdown. And the score is Monarchs 40, Tigers 7.
And the Monarchs, they're doing like 1-2 play drives, and they're not taking their foot off the gas, like I said before. They are, right now, 40 points in the first half is insane.
And we see on this instant replay Pamaran going all the way in, and that is a makeup for Pamaran's last overthrown pass from Leggett.
All right, how far will this kick go this time?
Henry Laser, Brooks Eiler, Devarius Bell also back there too.
The Monarchs are scoring in like 9 seconds every time. And I feel like if the Tigers didn't run the ball every play, we would still be in the first quarter with the Monarchs keep scoring.
I do like what you are saying there, but you got to remember the Tigers are going into the wind, so it is a little bit tougher for them to obviously, catch the ball. But with this last 5.5 minutes left, I would expect Coach Jennings to pass downfield. You don't have to go deep like Leggett and the Monarchs. You can do 2-yard screen passes and try to get up the field.
I agree with that, but at some point you got to take your shots, and the Monarchs have been taking a lot of them and have been taking advantage of them. And we'll see if the Tigers can just score anything. They have not executed on offense that well.
And Brooks Eiler going up the middle, taken down by Isaac Pamaran.
Yep.
8-yard gain for Eiler.
Pamaran has just been dominant on both sides of the ball so far today. Haven't, 200 yards and 2 touchdowns. He's just been having a monster day.
Schleicher gives it outright to Bell. Taken down by Scott Grazer.
Huge third down coming up here. We'll see how the Tigers are going to be able to execute this.
And we do have more scores from around the Metro. Omaha West Side up 28-0 against the Junior Jays from Creighton Prep. That game is in the second quarter. Norfolk is putting up a fight against the Elkhorn South Storm. That score is Elkhorn South 17 and Norfolk 13. That game is also in the second quarter. I almost said that Elkhorn South had 73 points, but that is not right at all.
Right now, vibes are high for the Monarchs. Facing elimination from the playoffs, but they played well.
Eiler up the middle. Taken down by Cale Johnson. Also there for the Monarchs was Scott Grazer.
Yeah, a little halfback draw there. Down by, I don't even know how many right now. 30. It's been a tough going for the Tigers so far. Giving it back to the Monarchs. You can see Pamaran right there.
And that one goes pretty far for when he kicked that off. The wind was coming in his face. That was punter Logan Holtmeyer in for punting there. The Monarchs will take over at the 48. It'll be 1st and 10 with 3 minutes and 34 seconds left in this first half.
Last drive, Monarchs 1 play, 50 yards and a touchdown. See if they can replicate this.
Screen pass outright to DiGiacomo. DiGiacomo's got blockers. He's going down the right hash, taken down by number 10, Morgan Moore and Colton Piercy. Taking a look at the instant replay here. Leggett just gives it to DiGiacomo outright, and he gets more than 15 yards on that play.
Yeah, you see these Monarchs, they're getting chunk plays everywhere you look. Meanwhile, the Tigers, they're not.
Leggett trying to go, and there's a flag down. Flag is at the 31-yard line, closest to the Monarch sideline. And it is a false start on the Monarchs. It'll push them back to the 38-yard line. It'll be 1st and 15 from the 38. After that flag, Bogats and Pamaran on the bottom of your screen. Leggett in shotgun. Leggett drops back, evades pressure, flags flying. Pamaran catches Leggett's ball, and Pamaran gets into the end zone for now, but there are flags down at midfield. We've got laundry, people.
This is coming back here from holding, I'm gonna believe so, but that was just another great move by Pamaran there, just juking him out on the sideline, getting another touchdown.
We are waiting for the call from the sir in the white hat. And like Steven said, it's probably going to be holding. It is a face mask on Fremont, so that will be a Monarch touchdown, and the 15 yards from that penalty will be included after the kickoff.
Wow, Monarchs, they are hammering the Tigers, up 40 points now in the second quarter. It does not seem like the onslaught is gonna stop.
Will's kick is up. And now the Monarchs are up by 41. And we are going to be entering into the 35-point rule, which the 35-point rule is whenever a team is leading by 35 points, a running clock will be used, but it will run continuously except for timeouts between the breaks between the third and fourth quarters, following a score, during a penalty, an extended injury, and any time an official deems it necessary for safety reasons. So if the Tigers score a touchdown, that rule will go away because the Monarchs will be up by 34. So as long as the lead is 35 or more, the clock will continuously run. Laser. Back deep is Devarius Bell and Brooks Eiler for Fremont. And that will go out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Monarchs.
It'll be first and
scored-
10, Tigers from the 20.
Monarchs scored 20 in the first and now 28 in the second. They have been firing all cylinders on offense and defense. Right now, the Tigers have nothing going.
Schleicher gives it to Eiler. Eiler gets about 1 on the play, met by the whole entire Monarch D-line. First there for the Monarchs was Drew Churchich, and it'll be 2nd and 8 from the 22.
I think your goal right now as the Tigers is to just not give the ball back to the Monarchs because they cannot figure out their offense.
Schleicher out left to number 7, Devarius Bell. And Bell going down the left sideline. Taken down by Texas Tech commit Garen Maley. I had to think about the school there.
6-yard gain on the play. It's 3rd down. 32.
I was picturing the Tech logo, but I was about to call them the Aggies from A&M. That would have been completely wrong. It'll be 3rd and 2 from the 28. If the Tigers convert here, it'll be their 2nd 3rd down conversion of tonight. Eiler met first by Micah Ariano. Micah Ariano also met Drew Churchich on the tackle there. And that'll be a Tigers first down from the 31. And like we see, that clock is continuing to run. Just under a minute left in this first half.
Yeah, that gives the smudgiest, tiniest bit of momentum to the Tigers there.
And stoppage of play. Coach Jennings will use his 2nd timeout of the half. That will leave Fremont with 1. That will be a 30-second timeout. So again, with that running with the 35-point rule, this will be a time where the clock will stop, obviously, for timeouts. Coming out of this timeout with 50 seconds left. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 31. Schleicher is met by number 35, Armando Armas. Schleicher loses his footing there, gets eaten up by the turf monster. It is 2nd and 15, that clock continuing to run here. Just under 30 seconds left.
These players, they want to head into halftime. They want to get some AC. It is cold and windy out here.
I believe you mean heat. Bell on the carry. Taken down by Armando Armas. And it looks like Monarchs and Tigers are heading into the halftime. Halftime for tonight's game, if I can find my cursor, is going to be the dance team and the band and a dance performance. So you will get the dance seniors the band and the dance performance. My name is Brody Carter.
I'm Stephen Higgs.
And we will see you guys in 15 minutes.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight is senior night for our dance team seniors. At this time, please direct your attention to the video board to meet these special monarchs.
My name is Cadence Kwasneski. My parents are Dan and Bridget Kwasneski. I went to Portal Elementary School. This is my third year on the dance team. My future plans are to attend the University of Nebraska Omaha and major in secondary education, and a piece of advice I have is to never take anything for granted.
Hi, my name is Lily Rolton. My parents are Leanne and Blake Rolton. I went to Rumsey Station Elementary School. This is my third year on dance team. My future plans are to go to the University of Nebraska-Lincoln and study law, and a piece of advice I have is to remember that it's everyone's first time living.
My name is Jocelyn Samuelson. My parents are April and Carl Samuelson. I went to Terra Heights Elementary School, and this is my fourth year in dance. My future plans are to attend the University of Nebraska-Omaha, and a piece of advice I have is to put yourself out there.
My name is Kaylin Urzendowski. My parents are Beth and Andy Urzendowski. I went to Portal Elementary School. This is my fourth year in dance. My future plans are to attend Creighton University and major in marketing, and a piece of advice I have is to live life to the fullest.
My name is Mallory Watkins. My parents are Carrie and Kevin Watkins. I went to Portal Elementary School. This is my fourth year on the dance team. My future plans are to attend the University of Nebraska-Omaha, major in pre-nursing, and try out for the dance team. And one piece of advice I have is you can do hard things.
Papillion La Vista High School. Thank you, seniors, and congratulations.
How are you doing, guys?
Tonight, the Monarch Marching Band will rock the contest show 2003 under the direction of drum major Caroline Williams and Vicki Wood. And they will compete in anything with Pregame. Ladies and gentlemen, here are your marching Monarchs. gentlemen, continuing your halftime entertainment, please welcome the Papillion La Vista dance team. The Papillion La Vista dance team would like to thank their maroon sponsors for all the support this season. Appreciate Dance Company, Dance Dynamics, Change for Change, and Don and Carolyn Eden.
And we are back from halftime. If you are just joining, I'm Brody Carter, joined by and score Monarchs 48, Tigers 7. Back deep for the Tigers is Brooks Eiler. Wills goes with a low kick, fielded at the 35-yard line.
This win has been a huge factor in all parts of the game on offense and the kicking. So when the Tigers have it up against their backs, see if they can try and go deep, knowing they have a few extra yards.
Schleicher gives it to Eiler. It'll be a one yard loss on the play. It'll bring up first, second and 11 from the 34.
Yeah, the Tigers' run game has just been non-existent all game. every single time. They haven't gotten a single 10-plus yard run.
Schleicher on the keeper, met first by Micah Ariano behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a sack for Ariano. It'll be 3rd and 11 from the 34.
As I was just saying, they've been running the ball a lot, not getting anything out of it. And Monarchs, they're ready for the pass here, so see how well they play this. They're
Trips formation on the bottom of your screen. So single wide receiver on the top. Schleicher being chased by Holtmeyer. Tries to get it to number 2, Kieran Grothy.
Yeah, just not the way you want to start the first half where the Tigers run negative yards, run no gain, pass incomplete. Just negative 1 yards on that drive, a complete failure.
Pamaran and Hardin Jr. back for the Monarchs. Peterson is your kicker. And that punt is fielded at the 30 by Hardin, and Hardin is pushed out of bounds.
See how far they line up when the wind is up against the punter's back, but when it's not, they are like 5 yards away from the kicker, it feels like.
It is now 1st and 10 from the 35. Leggett outright to Pamaran, and Pamaran drops it.
That's a surprise for Pamaran there. He was on fire in the first half, immediately drops one here in the second. After all he's done so far, he's been a crucial part of why the Monarchs are at 41.
Leggett in the gun, gives it to Junior out left, and Junior going down the left side is taken down by Jackson Shutt.
Yeah, we were talking about before, the Tigers do not get going on the run. Meanwhile, the Monarchs, I feel like every time they're running, they're getting 15, 20, 30 yards every single play. So it feels like they are just pounding this Tigers defense, but not they've been able to figure out this Monarchs offense.
And if you are joining us, Johnson up the middle, there is a rule called the 35-point rule, where whenever a team is ahead by 35 points, the clock will continuously run. Monarchs right now are up by 41. So if the Tigers score a touchdown and kick a field goal, they will no longer be in a running clock. Leggett drops back. Pass is intercepted by Brooks Eiler. That is a way to shift momentum for the Tigers. And going back real quick to the 35-point rule, the times where the clock will stop is during timeouts, during the breaks between the third and fourth quarter, following the score, during a penalty and an injury, or any time for a safety reason. And right here, taking a look at the instant replay, Leggett tries to give it to Pamaran, but Brooks Eiler is there to break up that pass for an interception.
Yeah, Leggett's first mistake of the night, Tigers knew he was going to Pamaran. He's been like one of his only target all game, and they jumped him there.
Lavarius Bell on the carry and was taken down by Charlie Pyle for the Monarchs. Going to be a 3-yard gain. It is 2nd and 7 from the 13.
Yeah, down 41. I don't really know if you run here. You've been getting stuffed all day. I'm thinking you should probably try and go for a deep shot here on the play action.
Schleicher keeps, slips one guy, flag down on the 18, and we've got laundry, folks. The flag is on the 18 on the Fremont sideline. Waiting to see the call from the ref. It is a holding on Fremont. That will push them back all the way to the 7-yard line.
There hasn't been that many penalties this game, but right now, down 41, if you're the Tigers, you're just trying to go down the field, get the tiniest bit of momentum you can, but the way they're playing right now, they haven't had much to go on all game.
Schleicher outright tries to give it to Eiler.
It seemed like a reverse screen or something like that, but they did not execute it well, and now they have it 3rd down on their own 8-yard line, and they're just not in a good position right now.
Schleicher dropping back, going deep for number 2, Kieran Grothy. Brock Marsh in coverage there for the Monarchs.
Yeah, you can see there. Put up a deep shot. Got just his receiver there. Didn't come down with it, but you're going to need to see more of that if you really want to have any momentum in this game.
Peterson's kick. Up and away. Rolls out. Refs marking it. And there are 2 flags on the field, 1 on the 17 and 1 on the 23. Waiting to see what the call is on the field.
The Monarchs are going to have good field position either way, but with that wind,
it is a unsportsmanlike on Papillion South that will move them. That will negate the punt because it was on 4th down, so that will move Fremont all the way up to the 46. Never mind, it is 1st and 10 for the Monarchs. Pamaran in at quarterback. Correction, that's Videra in at quarterback. I thought the Monarchs were going to do a direct step to Pamaran. Taken down by number 34, Max Cooper. No gain. It is 2nd and 10 from the 46. 3:15 left in the third quarter.
Yeah, the Monarchs know they're probably going to win this game. So they're just trying to take things slow, try not to get anyone injured, put the backups in for the playoffs.
And there's a flag before the snap. Will probably be false start. The refs are pointing towards the Monarchs. It's a delay of game on the Monarchs. It'll move back 5, so it's now 2nd and 15 from the 49 with just under 3 minutes left. Videra in at shotgun. Videra gives it to Valencia Jr. Jr. going down the left side. Taken down by Ethan Peterson. After that carry, it'll be 3rd and 8 from the 44. Monarchs now in Tiger territory.
Yeah. I don't really know what could be for this 3rd and 15 here. 3rd and 8, correction.
Valencia tries to go up and over. Was down by contact. It is now 4th and 8 from the 44. Christian 4th and 7 from the 43.
This is going to be the Monarchs' first punt of the day. Think of that. They dominated that first half so much. They didn't punt once.
It is Valencia outright, trying to get that edge, and I believe he gets it. Taken out by Devarius Bell.
Tigers were not ready for a run there on 4th and 8. They expected a pass. Monarchs trick them out there, keep the sticks moving.
It is 1st and 10 from the 31. Videra in shotgun. Valencia Jr. to his right. Videra. Pass is caught by Harden. Harden met by Dylan Hart. And Harden will get to the 13. And that running clock playing into effect.
Yeah, we're near the end of the 3rd quarter here. See if they're going to get one more playoff here. Try and up the score even more for the 4th.
Videra gives it to Valencia Jr., excuse me. And that is the end of your 3rd quarter. Score, Papillion La Vista 48, Fremont 7.
Yeah, that 3rd quarter was basically just run, 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 run. Oh, quarter's over. That clock moved, but
we're going to be going to a replay, a recap. Once we get it. Never mind.
7-9-3-0-8. You have a 50-50 winner with 7-9-3-0-8.
Monarchs 1 quarter away, clinching a home playoff game. How exciting is that for this team? Started 5-0, lost 2 straight. Looks like they might not make the playoffs, but they're 1 quarter away. And a dominant showing today.
Monarchs taking over. 2nd and 7 on the 10. Jonathan Adams taken down by Tayton Winter.
Yeah, he got tackled, spun around like 5 times, I'm pretty sure. Ro's gonna wake up dizzy tomorrow.
It is 3rd and 10 from the 13. I would not be surprised by another run here from Williams' offense.
Yeah, after Fremont allowed that 4th and 8 run for first down, they are not letting anything past the Monarchs. Well, pass here and down to the 3-yard line.
Owen Bogat's on the reception. Taken down by Brooks Eiler. It'll be 4th and 1 from the 4. Adams on the carry again. Will not be taken down. And there is a flag at about the 2-yard line.
This was a late flag here. We'll see what this is. If this is on the defense, it's an automatic first down at the 1-yard line. But it came in late, so during the push. So we'll see what this penalty is.
It's a face mask by Fremont. So it'll bring them 1st and goal, obviously from the 1, with 10:24 left in the game.
Monarchs showing that they belong in the playoffs, putting up a dominant performance here, letting other teams know that they are not scared of them.
Videra gives it to Adams, and Adams trying to get help into the end zone, and looks like he will be stuffed.
All right, gain half yard there. Got 3 more chances to get half a yard.
It is now 2nd and goal from the 1. Probably gonna go with the same exact kind of play here. Adams finally gets in, and the score, Monarchs 54, Tigers 7.
Monarchs putting up a 50 burger tonight. An absolute dominance for them tonight. Tigers have had no response all night, and they're gonna head into the playoffs with a lot of momentum in their hands.
We'll take a look on that instant replay by The running back, Adams, gets a push from his whole team, basically. And they, after that first failed attempt on the first down, they get in on the second down.
9 minutes left to go in the game. We'll most likely see the backups coming in here. And see how the game pans out.
Henry Laser to kick for the Monarchs. It is Devarius Bell. Devarius Bell, Brooks Eiler, and Anthony Deers back deep for Fremont. Again, Laser will be kicking, and Pamaran will be your holder because of the wind. I would say to the play clock.
Yeah, I think it's gonna hit that buzzer.
With Laser's big arm, I can see that happening, or big leg.
First and 10, on the 20-yard line.
Garrett Shinning now in for the Tigers. Number 36, Colton Piercy on the carry for Fremont. He was taken down by Jonathan Harden.
Fremont's probably just want to get out of here, run the ball, just get out of this game. It's been a nightmare.
And right now in NEB Prep's coaches poll, they have Monarchs listed as number 10 after that heartbreaking loss last week to Omaha Central. They moved down 5 spots.
Third and 10 here. See how we're gonna do it. Probably gonna do a run up the middle, assuming with this clock going. Down to 8 minutes left in the game.
Shinning gives it outright to number 5, Blake Beninato.
Blake Beninato.
Beninato was pushed out of bounds by Jackson Ost.
Down in 5, 5-yard line.
We have some score updates.
Oh, and the punt is blocked off of one of the heads of the Tigers, and Harden picks it up. I believe Peterson kicked one of his linemen in the head with that ball.
Well, back to the scores. West Side is up on Creighton Prep 41-0 in the third. Elkhorn South has run away from Norfolk, is now leading 31-13.
I'm going to take a look at the instant replay here. Never mind.
Kicked it off from his own lineman. Interesting, but see if the Monarchs are going to put up 60.
Number 21, A.J. Wesley, taken down there by Fremont. It is a 6-yard gain, 2nd and goal from the 2, with 6 minutes left in the 4th quarter. Wesley up the middle again, and he will get in for Monarch. Touchdown. It will be Papillion La Vista 61, Fremont 7.
Would you know it? They scored again.
And here's a replay of the Wesley touchdown. Just goes out left, getting help in to the end zone by number 76. And Wills up to attempt the extra point.
Wow, that extra point went to the grass behind the track. Wow. 5 minutes left here in the 4th quarter on this cold, windy October night. And the Monarchs are going to head into the playoffs with a dominant win over the Tigers.
And next week, Monarchs better hope that they can push this momentum in next week as they play Omaha West Side.
Wow, that's going to be a tough matchup for them. Omaha West Side, the best teams here in Nebraska. See how they'll be able to handle it.
And they are somewhere up there in the top 10. Millard West or Millard South is number 1, and I do believe Westhead is number 2, or they could be number 3 behind Walker.
All right, how far is this kick going?
Laser gonna kick it for his 87th touchback of tonight.
I'm pretty sure it's like his 88th, not his 87th.
I lost count.
Yeah, so see how the end of this game plays out.
And again, once the ref blows his whistle, that clock will be running unless a timeout is called by Coach Jennings. Shinning is taken down, and there's a fumble. Amari Nassan knocked it out, and Jackson Carnico picked it up and got the scoop and score for the Monarchs. It is now 68-7.
Wow, they scored again, guys. Wow, it's such a surprise.
Will's kick to make it 69-7.
This is gonna hit the stairs.
His kick is good. 5 minutes and 38 seconds left to go in the ball game.
Monarchs could have put up a 70 piece if they hadn't gone for 2 in that early first quarter touchdown.
And as you've seen, Hassan basically, when he stripped the quarterback, Shinning, Carnico was right there to score the touchdown for the Monarchs. Again, Henry Laser will come out for the Monarchs. Bell, and Dyers back for Fremont. Laser waiting his kick. And no surprise there. It'll roll out of the end zone for a touchback. It'll be 1st and 10 Fremont at the 20-yard line with 5 minutes and 38 seconds left.
Well, they went for 1 touchdown with 5:46 left. They scored a touchdown in 8 seconds. So, safe to say they have this game won.
Shinning gives it to 36, Colton Piercy, taken down by AJ Wesley, and Tyron Shadley there to make the tackle for the Monarchs.
This win is still going strong. It is currently 8:55, and this win is still in everyone's faces so far.
Shinning in the shotgun. Piercy to his right, gives it to Piercy. Met in the backfield by 44, Amari Nissan. It is a 4-yard gain. It is now 3rd and 2 from the 28, with just under 4.5 minutes left in the 4th quarter. Shinning in the shotgun with a running back to his left. Gives it to Piercy. Piercy going up the middle. Correction. Brandon Hunnell on the carry. Taken down by AJ Wesley.
Tigers get a 1st down, something that they have struggled with getting in this game. They just could not move the ball downfield at all. Monarchs' defense was stuffing the run all night, and they could just not get going at all anywhere.
Shinning in shotgun. Piercy outright, taking the long way. Met by number 39, Grayson Dalkey.
This game will close this game out, and Monarchs will be heading to the playoffs.
Hunnell on the carry for Fremont, taken down by Jackson Ost and Jack Holt.
2.5 minutes. Cold, windy October game. Tigers are probably just going to run out the clock now. We'll see how it continues.
1st and 10 from the 45. Shinning with Piercy to his right. Gives it to Piercy. Piercy goes up the middle. Jack Holt met Piercy. It is now gain of 4. It is now 2nd and 6 from the 49. Tigers still in their own territory.
Monarchs, they started the year 5-0, then lose 2 straight. And with this win, they're going to head to the playoffs. And we'll see how they do when they get there.
Hunnell gets a 1st down. Taken down by Skylar Cruz and Tyler Pameron, Isaac's younger brother.
Runs good for the Tiger 1st down.
Skylar Cruz and Jack Holt coming out onto the sideline for the Monarchs. 45 seconds left. 1st and 10 from the 40. Shinning gives it to Piercy. Piercy is met by number 32, Brock Marsh.
This will most likely end the game. We'll see if they try to get one more playoff. But right now, Monarchs, they're going to be heading into the playoffs with a lot of momentum here. See if that can translate into wins in the postseason. That's the game.
And your final score, Monarchs 69, Fremont 7. Thank you to our amazing teacher, Miss Becky Hoke, and our whole crew for an outstanding stream and all of their help. Thank you to the PLV Media parents for providing the food for the crew tonight. Also, thank you to BCDM Architects for sponsoring the meals for PLV Media.
Next week, the Monarchs will be away to take on the Omaha Westside Warriors. Tomorrow, the Titans will be home for their senior night to face off against the Omaha Bulldogs, which will be live streamed right here on PLV Media at 7 p.m.
For me, Brody Carter, and my colleague,
Steve Nick.
Thank you for joining us, and we will see you guys tomorrow night. Peace.
outstanding senior athletes who have played their final regular season home game. These young men have given their all on the field, representing Papillion La Vista High School with dedication, determination, and Monarch pride. Their commitment to the game, their teammates, and this community has been truly inspiring. Let's show our appreciation during this year's senior walk for the countless hours of hard work, the memorable victories, and the perseverance they've demonstrated throughout their high school career. We wish our seniors the very best as they continue their journey, knowing they will always be a part of the Monarch football family.